All right, hey guys, this is John from Chaotic Commander, and we have one fun game lined up for you guys today. But before we get into that, let's go over the rules for tonight's game. Chaotic Overgrowth. You can roll a six-sided die. Half of the result is X. Go get X many lands that enter tapped with X stun counters. It's just a slow way to ramp. And the second rule is just end it already. At the end step, you lose one life during your turn. So 40 turn clock, maybe it'll make the game a little bit quicker. But as for tonight's game, I'm going to be playing Tessa Orzhov Scion. I want stuff to die. I want to exile people's stuff. Maybe get some benefits from stuff dying. We'll see. It either does stuff or it does nothing. We'll see what it decides to do tonight. But enough from me. Let's introduce our first guest. We have KJ the Hero.
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? Thank you so much for having me, as always. It's cool. It's always great to be here. Yes, I am KJ the Hero, and I am going to be playing myself some good old Zangief tonight. Basically, Zangief is just going to be looking to fight everybody. He just wants to pile drive everybody through tables, into thumbtacks, and other painful things. Broken glass, rock candy, fucking Legos.
But I don't want to sacrifice my things. I like my things.
Yeah.
You don't have a say.
Yeah, that's fun. All right. Next up, we have Nerd.
Yes, hello. I am back once again. Proud_nerd_1 on Twitter. Proud nerd on Moxfield. Not sure how good this deck is going to do against Alibu. Not sure how good a Voltron deck is going to do against a commander that specifically exiles creatures. But I'm playing Yleth, Soul of Steel. This is classic Boros Voltron.
I'm sure you have lots of ways to protect it in there.
I do. Whether I draw them or not is another question.
All right. Last but definitely not least, we have Tony.
Hey, my name's Tony, Energy Designs. I'm going to be playing Alibu tonight. This is one of my favorite decks. The whole gimmick of this deck is it's almost all foil, and I'm just here to Goku someone into the sun, and that's all I'm here to do, and that's what I'm going to do.
All right. Well, that sounds fun. Well, we've already resolved mulligans and rolled to determine who gets to go first. I rolled the two highest die, so I get to go first. But if you guys have any links you want to throw in the chat, feel free to do that at any time, but I will draw for turn. And that's a pretty good draw. I'll play Command Tower, and I'm going to pay the 5 life, and I'm going to roll the dice. And I'm actually going to take the life for the end of turn. Let's see what I got. I got 5. I get 3 lands, 3 stun counters. Not bad. And then after that, I will pass. Grab
All right.
Swamp and 2 plains. They are basic lands, by the way. You can't grab anything crazy.
Fair enough. All right, so I will play a forest, and I'll tap the forest for a green to cast an Uvenwald tracker. And I think one time I will also take you up on that offer for the Chaotic Overgrowth.
Hell yeah. That's the way. That is the way.
1. So I get 1 land?
Yes,
Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Very good. All right.
And don't forget to pay 5 life for that.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
indeed. I'll take a swamp tapped, and I'll pass turn.
Yeah, and you'll lose a life
Alright.
at the end of your turn as well.
We'll draw.
So in other words, race you to death.
Hell yeah.
I will play a Temple of Triumph tapped and scry 1. I'll keep that on top, but then sure, I'll do the land thing too. Why not? If everyone else is doing it.
That is how we do it.
I rolled a 6,
Oh
so
yeah.
I get 3 lands with 3 stun counters, and I will pass.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to play an Urza's Mind, tap into an expedition map. And then Screw it, why not? I'll do the thing.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So I'm talking about.
I got a 1.
Okay, cool. That's actually probably like the best roll. It's like a 1. You get your land much faster. Or 2. I like getting 3 or 4. It's probably best. Alright, so I'm assuming you're tapping. Or you're passing.
Passing.
Okay, I'll untap. Go to 2 counters. I will draw. Play swamp. And I will pass the turn.
All right, give me 1 second. Just want to double check one thing. All right. So untapped. That does not untap this turn because of the stun counter. Draw my card. I will play Keswick Wolfrun as my land.
Nice. Nice.
And 2 mana, I will Farseek.
Ramping. Oh, also, I'll lose my life at the end of turn. Forgot.
No, there's plenty in here. I will grab a mountain. Come to play tapped. And nobody played creatures turn 1. So
Did not.
who would be the fastest deck out of all of those?
Anything?
Alaboo. I mean, Alaboo has
Malibu.
Alaboo, yes.
Not hit
But-
the cute dog.
Malibu gives everything haste.
Yes, I'm aware of that. But Albu needs to get to 5 mana before we have to worry
You should
about
hit
that.
me.
I will hit you eventually, just not now. I'm gonna go around clockwise. So Proud Nerd, we'll start with you.
I will take 1.
All right. I will take my 1 at end of turn and pass to you.
Ooh.
I will untap. This will go down to 2. I will draw. I will play a Plains, and I will tap 2 for Rayav, Master Smith. Whenever a creature I control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, that creature gains double strike until end of turn.
Nice.
And I will pass the turn and lose my life.
I'll play a War Room. I'm going to tap 2 to crack the Expedition map. And I'm going to find Treasure Vault was the first artifact land I found. And I will pass my turn and lose my life.
Okay, cool. I'll go down to 1 stun counter. Draw. I will play a land for turn. I'm going to tap 3 command tower for white for Basilica Guards. 1/4 with Defender and Extort. I will pass the turn.
Hey.
Lose your life.
Oh yes, right. Thanks. Good catch. Good catch.
I was hoping to get on land. That is a bit unfortunate. So we're gonna have to do it this way. We'll go 2 mana, casting Sword of the Amist.
Ooh. Okay. Cool.
And then 2 more, attempt to equip it onto the Uvenwald tracker.
Nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright. Move to combat.
Mhm.
Energeek. 2 damage your way.
Taken 2.
Alright, I will search my deck for a basic land, which will be this forest. And I will pass my turn.
Lose your life.
Sure will.
Oh yeah.
Untap. Draw. That's a good card. I will play a Mountain. And I will tap 3 for a Monastery Mentor.
Okay.
And, KJ, I'll hit you for 2.
Yep, 2 it is.
I will pass. And I will lose my life.
I'll play a Plains. I'm gonna tap 3 to play Cloud Key, and I'm gonna name Artifact.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pass.
All right.
And lose my life.
Untap. Last stun counter goes away and draw. Cool. I'll play a Cave of Koilos. Sure, let's do it. I'm gonna tap 4 for Thorn of the Black Rose. I become the monarch. And then that will be my turn. I will draw for the monarchy. Pass and lose my life.
Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Why not? We'll go a colorless to cast a Soul Ring.
Oh, very nice.
It helps.
Yeah, it does.
We'll tap everything. Total of 6 mana. 5 of it floating to colorless. I'll cast Geef.
Yep.
And then the 1 remaining mana I have, I will cast a Basilisk Collar.
Cool, cool.
Seems fine.
Yeah, that's
Indeed,
not
it does.
Definitely not problematic at all.
Yeah,
No, especially in a just ended rules game.
yeah. Let's see.
I'll proceed to combat.
Yeah.
I'll finish go around the table. John, I will swing at you for 2.
I will block with the death touching 1/3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Before my dude goes, I will get my land.
Yeah.
What's in my hand currently? Alright, yeah, I'll just grab another forest.
Yeah, Zangief with a death touch seems pretty good.
We'll see.
I will pass my turn.
Alright, I will untap. Last stun counter will go away. Draw for turn. I will play a Stone Quarry tapped. I will tap 2 for a Talisman, which will make me a monk. And then I will tap a white and a colorless for a Haystack, which will make me another monk.
Nice.
Bringing out the Assassin's Creed card.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
Monastery Mentor is now a 4/4. So I will send a 4 at Geek.
Hey.
I will move to my end step and lose a life. All this mana and nothing to do with it.
Play a Treasure Vault for turn. I'll play a Lotus Petal for free.
Yeah. It's pretty free.
It's super free. I will crack it for. Yeah, we'll tap 4. This way. Bring out Alibu.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna chill for right now.
The pain will begin.
All right. Is that it?
Yep, that's it. And I'll
Okay.
lose life.
I will untap, draw for turn. Interesting. Okay.
If I could start drawing some of my equipment soon, that would be
Yep.
cool.
I'll play a Windbreast Kites for turn. Hideaway 4. 2, 3, and 4. Dang. I really wish I would have just not put that under. Bottom. That really sucks. I would have liked to have drawn that instead of having to do the shenanigans. Okay, so 3 black and a colorless for a Grave Pact.
Oh god.
Yeah. And then I will extort it so you all lose a life. And I will gain 3.
I thought you wanted this to be a quick game.
Yeah. See how I'm getting you guys low on life? See? Now I'm gonna tap 2. I'm gonna Thrabin Charm Zangief. I deal 4 damage to him.
Alright.
Yeah. I don't know. Feel like he's a problem. And then I will pay 5 life and I'll do the thing.
Again? You can do it again?
Yeah, you can do it once per turn at sorcery speed.
Oh, I thought you could only do it once per game.
No. I got 4. I can get 2. So I took the extra life from passing. I'm just gonna get Plains of the Swamp. I will pass, but I have to draw for the Monarch. So
And lose a life.
I did that already. I did it when I paid for this. Okay. But yeah, no attacks for me.
Alright. Well, Grave Pact is going to be quite a problem. I'm gonna need to think of something else.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, think of it as like an answer to things that could be like a problem on someone else's board. Like indestructible creatures.
I mean, as someone who plays a Voltron deck, it's kind of a big problem for me.
So, I don't care. I'm used to the Great Pack going away. But, I mean, card I thought.
Yeah, it's just a matter of what can I do to possibly. Actually, no, wait, that doesn't work yet. I need to think of something else.
Yeah, that Grave Pact is like the anti-my deck card.
It hurts my deck pretty hard too. Like I can get around that. I just don't have what I need to get around it right now.
Yeah. What about the draw for the Monarch? Cool.
So I think what I'll do is pay 5 mana.
Ooh, yes.
Casting a Brash Taunter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And that's all I've got for the moment. I'll pass.
Is that the one where you have to name a player?
No,
that's
just anyone. Oh, that's stuff dog. Alright, I will untap. Don't forget to lose your life. Draw something good? Not really. So I will just tap 1, 2, 3 and cast my commander. And then I will tap a white for a Sigarda's Aid, which will be useful for all the 0 equipment that I currently have in my hand.
Gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
Yeah, playing a Voltron deck with like 25 equipment in it, and I haven't drawn a single one.
That's tough, dude.
More
what helps with that?
Voltron
Like
keep
deck
throwing.
thinning. Just keep deck thinning, man. That's what you gotta do.
Yeah, I don't know. Alright, KJ, I will send a 3/3 at you.
Any keywords on it?
Nope.
No keywords. All right, I will block with the Brash Taunter.
Yep.
It'll trigger. I'm gonna send that Brash Taunter over to John.
Sure.
That's what I was hoping you would do.
All right.
He gained a lot. He gained
Yeah,
a
no,
life.
he gained a life.
Oh yeah.
We
Right.
take
Sure. Right.
Yeah, sure, what the hell, I'll pay the 5 life and do it again.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
4.
Ooh.
So
See,
I'll get 2 lands with 2 stun counters.
see,
and
you've
I will,
been copying my results there, but
yeah, and I will
Nice job.
pass.
Please tell me if your top card was an equipment.
That'd be
It was not.
okay. Cool. That's not as feel bad then.
So these two will have 2 stun counters on them.
I'm gonna start my turn with Metersmith. I'm gonna tap 3, and I'll pay the 1/2 for Metersmith to make a copy. I'm gonna play Helm of the Host.
Ooh, okay. See,
That's a
Can't
good
equip yet.
2 of those. It's pretty gross. It's terrible.
Said we're stopping at 2. Those are rookie numbers.
Okay. Well, all right. Sure.
Just right now as I'm here. I will go to combat.
Sure.
Welcome to combat.
Yep.
How may we be of assistance to you?
You're right.
KJ's sure gonna help me with that brash taunter. John, I'm gonna swing a 1/1 at you. KJ, I'm gonna swing a 4/5 Alibu at you.
Sure. I'll block and kill the 1/1.
Okay, I have an Alibu trigger. 1, 2, 3. I'll blow the death toucher. No. John, I'll just hit you for 3.
Oh.
I actually will. Ooh, do I want to take that? That's a tough call. Like the easy answer is no, but I'm just like,
Block with the brash taunt.
yeah, and then I gotta fling the damage somewhere.
3 to the bottom when I scry.
Yeah, it's target opponent. Yeah, I'll just, you know what, I will block with the brash taunter. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna send that 4 damage right back to you.
Hell yeah.
That's fine.
Hell yeah.
And I'll take my 1 for the turn, and I will pass after that.
Cool. I'll untap. This goes to 1. Okay. Draw. Okay, cool. Okay. I am going to tap 2, 3, 4, 5. That for colorless. I'm a cat. Get Aqualots out. No, I'm not gonna do any of the other stuff, but I will tap another 3 to get Tessa out. Do I want to do it that way? Wait, let me think.
Whenever he attacks, each opponent discards a card. Oh boy.
Yeah, whenever Aqualots attacks. Yeah, but I gotta get to an attack first. You know what? Yeah, I did it. I'll accept this. I will pass, and then I will draw for the mark. And I'll lose my life. I'm pretty low.
So during your end step, I will pay 3, flash in Guardian Augmenter.
Okay.
And then I will untap for turn. Draw. What we got here?
Now Zangief will have hexproof and +2/+2.
But
And
no
death.
haste.
And death
Nope.
touch and lifeline.
So no haste, which is a big problem because Grave Pact is still a thing.
Yes. Yes.
So instead, I think I'm gonna have to go in a completely different approach and just become the fucking problem right now
Oh,
without leave.
Okay. You guys
So-
are all worried about-
More of a problem than Aquazot's Grave Pact, Alibu, and Helm of the House.
Oh yes, very much so.
Well, you heard it there. He's the problem.
Problems on the board.
I'm going to pay 3 and cast Nemesis Mask.
Oh, okay. So board wipe on a stick
Okay.
for 1 player.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 3 mana and attempt to equip the Nemesis Mask onto Guardian Augmenter.
Okay.
I have no response.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything about that.
Wish I had more mana to do this, but oh well.
So it's a 2/2, and everything must block it.
Pay 2 mana and attempt to equip Basilisk Scholar onto the Guardian Augmenter.
Sure.
Got it.
Yeah. So what? You can kill 2 things, right?
You can kill 2 things on anyone's board.
Yeah.
2 things. Yep. Proceed to combat.
Yeah.
John, I'm going to go your way with Guardian Augmenter. And I'm going to be losing it anyway, so Proud Nerd, I'm going to send the Brash Taunter your way for a point.
Okay. All right. Well, I obviously have to block everything. How would you like the blocks to be declared?
I will not block and take 1.
So I'm going to assign 1 point of damage to Aclazotz,
Sure.
and I will send 1 point of damage toward Taysa.
Okay. So they will both die. Taysa will see Aclazotz, and I'll create a white spirit. Aclazotz will come back as a land.
And we each have to sack 2 creatures?
Yes, that is correct. You'll each have to sacrifice 2 creatures.
I will sacrifice 2 of my monks.
I get a 1/1 white spirit.
Sacrifice everything except Alabu.
And I will gain 2 life, but I'm going to lose 1 at the end of the
And
turn.
I will
So,
gain 4 life. Because Aclazotz has lifelink.
That's all I got this turn. I will pass.
Alright, I will untap.
Well, he dealt with Aclazotz for right now.
He sure did.
How many cards does everyone have in hand?
Dunkenner? 3.
3.
Okay, well.
Because notably, I need equipment to draw cards. Draft turn. Okay, well, that's something at least. I will pay 1 for a Shadow Spear.
It's a good one.
It will, because of Sigarda's aid, it will attach to Wyleth. So notably, if any of you have removal, I can move Zangief's Hexproof. Oh no, but the thing's gone anyway, so I don't have to do that. I can remove his Indestructible on his turn.
Ooh, nice. It's good.
I will move to combat.
Excuse me.
John, what do you still have a Death Toucher?
I have a 1/3 Death Toucher, 1/4 Defender, and a 1/1 Spirit. Yeah. That's what I've got.
Okay.
I've got a few blockers.
Yeah, KJ, you have the most life, so I will send 3 at you, which will actually be 6. You will get double strike because of Rayav.
Yeah, I'm going to take 6 points, Commander.
I will draw a card. I will... Yeah, just draw 1 card. And then I will gain 6 life. And then I will lose a life for the end of my turn. And I will pass.
Okay.
Going to tap 1 to play Joyra's Toolbox. Tap 2, regenerate target artifact creature.
Cool.
Seems good.
Yeah.
I am going to attempt to equip Helm of the Host to Alabu.
I think... Do any of you have a response to that?
I'm tapped out.
I think I have to attempt to respond to that.
Yeah, it could be gross.
I would like to attempt to path Alabu.
Yeah, that's fine.
Make me a monk.
I'll go find a basic.
I gave us a couple of turns.
Yep, yeah, you did. Let's slow them down.
Find a mountain.
I'm actually glad that he got rid of your Aclazotz and Tesa, because that made my target of what to path a lot easier.
Yeah,
Oh,
pathing
yeah.
Aclazotz would have been real rough.
Well, I mean, I had Aclazotz, I had the Guardian Augmenter, I had... and it's like, oh, well, 2 of those aren't there anymore, so...
Yeah.
Play Heirloom Epic for free. It's a weird Bloomberg card. I can pay for, tap it, draw a card, and then for each mana of this ability activation cost, I may tap an untapped artifact creature. So I can
Just
basically
untapped
artifact.
creature.
Huh? Oh, it's
Just
untapped
untapped
creature. That's even better. Cool.
Yeah. Cool. All right.
Yeah, so basically it has Convoke for tap draw card.
Yeah.
All right. Is that it, bud?
Yes. I can do other things, but I don't think they're valuable right now, so I'll lose my life.
I'll untap all things. Does anyone have 1 or fewer cards in hand?
No.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
What happens if we have 1 or fewer?
I can transform the Temple of the Dead back into Aclazotz. I will,
right.
for like 3 mana. I will play land for turn as plains. Well, I guess let's get fun with it. We'll pay 2, 3. It's 1 too many mana. We'll pay 5. 2 black for Ghoul Caller Gissa.
More like Pool Caller, Gissa.
Yeah, right. Oh, let's.
Oh, good. Now you have a sack outlet with
I
Grave Pact.
do
Perfect.
have a sack outlet.
That's just love that for all of us.
Yeah. It's cool. That's cool. Even cooler. I am just gonna get my commander back out. So we'll tap 5. Get Tessa back out. I am still the Monarch. I'm not drawing anything like crazy good though.
Having a 1/3 Death Toucher and a 1/4 Defender are helpful to making you keep the Monarch.
Yeah, it's and a flyer I guess helps as well. So I will just pass the turn and draw for the Monarch.
Yeah, and a Grave Pact that also helps.
Yeah. There's things.
Like, okay, I'll kill your blockers and lose my attacker.
Yeah, I've got things going on. But that is it for me. I'll lose my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the turn.
Let's see what I can do here.
Like as far as like boards go, I don't have anything like super crazy going on right now though.
No, we've managed to keep each other in check fairly well so far.
Yeah.
As soon as that Alibu and Helm of the Host gets online.
Yeah, that Helm of the Host is gonna be a problem.
Helm of the Host too.
Oh, I believe it. Yeah.
I got a couple of decisions to make in this one. This is not good.
Maybe I should have done the land thing again.
Yes. Keep paying life. It makes the rest of our jobs easier.
Yeah, right.
Right. Although he is offsetting most of it at this point. He has been able to gain life.
I've gained life twice. I mean, to be fair, that's it. Like I haven't really attacked anybody or done anything. I just gained life a couple times.
Seems like he's tailor-made the rules to suit his deck tonight.
Actually, I wasn't sure what deck I was playing tonight when I decided the rules. I forgot what I decided I was going to play.
I'm trying to think which of my decks those rules would be best for. I don't really have any like mana hungry decks, so
Yeah, I usually end up. This is a really easy rule to get mana flooded with, where you just have too much mana and not enough to do with it.
Oh, I think I know which deck would have been this. This would have been best for my Shield or the Apocalypse deck.
Oh,
God. Let's see.
It's funny. All the people who play Shielder deck, they always bring it up every game without fail.
All right, here's
Because everyone loves that commander, and it never causes salt to anyone.
Yeah, it's just everyone who has a Shielder deck, every time they play, they mention it like at least once.
Hey, did you know I have a Shieldred deck?
I did actually. You said it last time we played together. What you got?
One of these days
I'll pay 4 mana for Naeth of the Dire Hunt.
What does that do?
just wait till one of these streams where I actually play it.
No,
So it's a 3/3.
I'll cancel the stream.
Whenever one or more of my creatures either fight or become blocked, I draw a card.
Ooh.
And then during at the beginning of combat on my turn, I may pay 2 and either a red or a green. If I do, I double target creature's power until end of turn, and it must be blocked in that case.
Seems good with Zangief.
Yeah.
It does seem pretty good with Zangief. Although, weirdly enough, I don't focus on the one-shot with this deck, as what most Geef decks will do.
The only
let's
Geef
see.
deck I played against, they played Helm of the Host, and they made like 4 fucking Zangiefs. It was awful. It was not a fun.
That sounds great.
It was not a fun game.
I
don't think she won though.
I will attempt to equip Basilisk Collar onto Nath.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah, this is the second cast of my commander.
I'll sign up for a chaotic stream, and under commander I'll write Shieldred, and John will be like, "Oh, I lost your sign up somehow. Like
It's
I don't know what happened."
You got kicked from the game. Oh no, that's awful.
here's what I'll do. I'm gonna pay a green. I'm gonna cast Prey Upon.
I was waiting for the fight spells to start.
Yeah, I took out a few in this deck to make room for other stuff, but there's still plenty of fights in this deck. So I'm gonna have Naeth fight Ray of Mastersmith.
I would like to respond.
Sure.
I would like to tap 2 and tap the Haystack and have Rayav phase out.
Good.
Draw that. Man, I wanted to draw that card.
Yeah. That is unfortunate.
As soon as I saw Haystack, like the Haystack in the Assassin's Creed list, I was like, this is a perfect card for this deck.
Yeah, Haystack's
and Smoke Bomb's really good too.
I'll pass.
Haystack is pretty annoying.
Doesn't work good with the equipment deck though.
End of your turn, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to flash out a Swiftfoot Boots, and it will equip to Wyleth.
Sure. That's the way, man.
Untap. I will lose my last stun counter. Rayav will come back. Draw turn. Ooh. That one helps. Alright, now we're starting to get some decent equipment going.
Very well. I mean, yeah. Nice.
We got there. We got there. Commander's Plate.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a really good one.
It will equip to Wyleth.
Yep.
So he is now a 6/6 trample lifelink hexproof with protection from green, black, and blue. Which notably doesn't really help me against Geek.
Nope.
That will make me another monk. Oh, and he gets double strike when he attacks. So I will move to combat. And John, you have a 6/6 trample lifelink double strike protection from black.
Is it a 6/6 or is it a?
It is a 6/6.
So that would
I
be...
will draw 3 cards as part of his attack trigger.
That's gonna be a problem. Yeah, I'll put. Oh, let's see. I'll put 5 toughness in front of it, so I'll take 7.
Yeah, so I will gain 7.
But then I have 2 death triggers in the stack. 1, 2, 3,
Yep.
4, 5, 6.
I will sacrifice 2 of my monks.
I will sacrifice my toolbox.
Right. Now the engine is going. Now we're doing things.
Yeah, yeah, that's a thing.
So I will then tap a white to cast a Steel Shaper's Gift. Search my library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into my hand, then shuffle. And I will... That made me a monk. I will pass the turn there. And I will find an equipment. Good.
Yeah, so I think Nerd's a problem now, so I don't think I have enough
Might be getting there.
I don't feel like I have enough ways to get 6 sacrifices going off. So I don't know what I can do about it. How many cards do you have in hand? You've got
I will get a Sunforger.
Okay.
Cards in hand, I have 5.
Okay. Does anyone have less than 2?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
I have a way to deal with Nerd, but that haystack's a problem too.
Oh, so I'm not the Monarch anymore. Nerd is.
Oh yeah, I get to draw a card for Monarch, so I will do that after I shuffle.
I'm gonna tap 3 and tap 4-1. Lose 2 life. I'll draw a card. That just makes me more of a problem. That's not the solution. I'm gonna tap 4 and tap Epic to draw a card.
I will draw my card for Monarch.
I'm gonna sacrifice Lotus Petal to Vandal Blast, targeting Haystack.
Ooh,
Vandal Blast targeting Haystack, eh?
interesting choice.
I would like
Well,
to
the
respond.
problem is I could overload it, but then he can just Haystack and then phase out Wireless.
Yeah.
I would like to respond.
Yep.
I would like to tap a red and cast a Bolt Bend.
Uh,
Change the target of target spell or ability with a single target. I would like to
Yep.
change the target to Basilisk Collar.
Okay.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
This is on my list of underplayed cards that people should play.
it's so good.
Yeah. Unfortunate, sure.
It's basically a 1-mana deflecting SWAT.
I will pass after that to not
Okay.
lose a life.
That will make me another monk.
Alright, I will untap and draw for turn. Okay, that's not gonna help. Okay. Let's start by tapping 2 for Case of the Stashed Skeleton. So I'll create a 2/1 black skeleton and suspect it, but I'm just gonna pay a black and tap Gissa to sacrifice it to create a 2/2 zombies.
I will sacrifice a monk.
Alright, so I have 2 of these.
Actually, I would like to respond to the Gissa trigger.
Sure. So
I would like to tap 1, or to the Gissa activation, I mean.
Okay,
I would like to tap 1 and flash out a Tarian Soul Cleaver.
sure.
So whenever another artifact or creature is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, I put a +1/+1 counter on equipped creature.
Cool. So that will still happen. Then I will create a 1/1 white spirit as well.
I will sacrifice my monk, which will trigger Soul Cleaver, and I will put a counter on Wyleth.
Okay, so then. Yeah, unfortunate. Only so much I can do. Okay.
And then also casting the Soul Cleaver will make me another monk.
I will tap a black for a lethal throwdown. I am going to target your guy that gives your stuff double strike. So I have to sacrifice a creature to do it. It's an additional
All right.
cost.
So that will trigger the Soul Cleaver.
Yeah, and then there's a Grave Pact trigger as well.
Yep, Grave Pact, which means I will sacrifice a monk, which will trigger the Soul Cleaver. So you're targeting Rayav?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Oh, crap.
Wyleth is getting big enough now that I don't need to have double strike on him.
Okay.
So I will let Rayav die.
Okay. That will create me another spirit. With flying.
Yeah, Taste and Gisa work really well together.
Tap 5 for Worm Coil Larva. So it's just tiny. So it's a 3/3 Death Touch lifelink. When it dies, I create 2 tokens. Then I have
I am the
3
monarch.
mana now. I got 2. Tap 2 for a Grave Dig, and I'm gonna return Basilica Guards to my hand. No. Got 2 flying blockers. I'll go to my instep. The case is solved.
Oh, I forgot to lose my life at the end of my turn.
Then I will lose my life. I can click on the right screen. And I pass. Well,
Okay.
it's really unfortunate he has protection from black. Super unfortunate. Let's see here.
Yeah, there's not much I can do this turn, so I will just tap. Let's see, need 7 to cast Geef. Yeah, let's just recast Geef. And that's all I can do this turn.
Shit.
All right. At the end of your turn, I would like to tap 3 and flash out the Sunforger and have it equipped to Wyleth. Will make me a monk. Now we're cooking. Untap.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Draw for turn. Oh, that's a good card too. Alright, so Wyleth is currently 5, 6, 9. He's currently a 13-9.
13-9. It's like wouldn't died to commander damage yet. Currently. Oh,
But I am going to.
good thing I have the swords in my hand.
Well, he has hexproof too, even if he didn't have protection from.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Oh,
With boots.
oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. He doesn't.
I would like to tap 3 for Anduril Flame of the West. Equipped creature gets +3/+1. Whenever equipped creature attacks, create 2 tapped 1/1 white spirit creature tokens with flying. If that creature is legendary, instead create 2 of those tokens that are tapped and attacking. It will equip to Wyleth. I will make another monk. So he is now 3, 7, 10, 11. He is now 8, 16, 10. With lifelink, hexproof, and protection from black, green, and blue. So, I could theoretically kill someone.
Yep, sure. Could.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You did say you wanted a quick game.
I did. That was something that was spoken.
I think it was going to come from the equipment deck.
No, I didn't think it was either. Like once Great hit the battlefield.
Well, you had a way to create a bunch of dummies.
Yeah, the thing that saved me is the Monastery Mentor. If someone had gotten rid of that early, I would have been out of luck.
Yeah, I thought about it. I thought that was like one of the ideas for it, but it's too late at that point. You already had a bunch of dummies, so.
All right, so I will move to combat, and so what do you have that can block, John?
I have spirits. I have a couple spirits that can block.
Sorry, remind me how protection works with like Kesa, because like she's white and black, so can she?
No, she has
can't,
black,
right?
so she cannot. So I just have 2 white spirits.
Right. Zangief is also pretty scary with Nemesis Mask.
It does have vigilance because of the soul cleaver.
It does have vigilance, yeah.
Damn. So the clapback's not even a great
Alright,
idea.
I will yeah, I think right now, John, you are the biggest problem to me. So I will send Wyleth at you, and I will draw 6 cards.
Oh.
5, 6.
Yeah, I'll put 2 blockers in front of it. But yeah, that's not enough, so I'll die.
Well, you'll take.
How much?
He's got 16 power right now.
So I would take 14, putting me exactly 21 commander damage.
Oh, would it?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
Wait, yeah. So these die, and I'm dead.
Second main phase, I will play a Cathedral of War as my land for turn, which enters tapped. And then I will tap 2 for a Thought Vessel.
Alrighty.
A monk, and I will pass the turn. And I will draw for Monarch.
Yeah.
And I will lose my life.
My braids was the card that was under the Windbrisk Heights. I wish I could have got that out. That'd been so cool.
How much toughness does Wyleth have right now?
10.
AJ, do you have a way to deal with Wyleth on your turn?
Well, actually, John, you said you blocked with 2 creatures, right?
Yes.
So he will actually have 12 toughness because 2 creatures died. And I also would have made 2 1/1 spirits that were tapped and attacking with flying. So I'll just have each of you lose 1.
To answer your question, Energy, no, and that's because Haystack is still untapped.
Yeah, that's the I'm about to make him use Haystack.
The answer to that would still probably be no, because he's got protection.
And hexproof.
Yeah. Well, hexproof doesn't matter as much, but protection is the big issue. Big issue here.
Got pro what? Pro everything except what? That 14?
Everything except white and red. So you're fine.
Okay, that's cool. I guess I have to pull this now so we can just rip this band-aid off. I'm a blast act.
How many creatures are out?
You've
There's
got-
a lot. Yeah, because I have all the money.
Yeah, you have enough. Make it go.
KJ, do you have a response?
Not to Blasphemous Act.
All right. I would like to attempt to Boros Charm.
Mana Tide.
I guess in response to the Boros charm, we do have a response there.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, no, I can't cast that. I don't have a fan up. Never mind. I don't have a response.
Oof.
That will also make me another monk.
Every answer I've had, there's been another answer.
Yeah.
This deck is literally equipment and answers. That's all
know,
that it is.
I know.
Because I have to protect my commander, so I have lots of ways to protect my commander.
2. Be 2, 4, 6, 8. X equals 4. I'm gonna play Hangerback Walker. Come up with 4 counters. Please need a way to somewhat rebuild.
I remember when I first built this deck, I loaded up on the Voltron stuff, and my commander just kept dying. So I was like, I should probably
you
ways
have
to
to protect
my
it.
commander.
I forget you keep drawing cards for each equipment on him too, so it's like you're getting a full grip every turn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gross.
yeah. That's why I like him, is because he fuels himself.
Here go, KJ. I'll lose a life.
All right.
Oh yeah. Did.
So yeah, unfortunately, including the commander, this deck only has 14 creatures, and Gravepack got rid of 4 of them. So
Ugh.
I am in a
think this deck
very
is
bad
insane.
spot.
I think I have 13 creatures in this deck.
You
I
know,
just got lucky, and one of them was Monastery Mentor.
you
Yeah,
like.
I don't have any way of actually making like tokens though.
You guys know you forced all the Grave Pack triggers except for one. So
So my plan was to start Grave Pact by just blast acting.
Didn't get that far. It's dead in the water, I think. Unless I just qualify. So, fuck it. Cast it one more time. 9 mana. Go for it.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right, I end of your turn. I will tap 3, flash out a Maul of the Skyclaves,
No.
attach it to Wyleth, make a monk, untap.
Yeah.
Rough turn. I will play the only deck I have this is the only deck I have this land in, and the only deck this land is good in. I will play a Temple of the False God.
That's I feel like that's not true. Temple of the False God's good in any deck that Ancient Tomb is good in. Just better in most cases.
I don't like Temple of the False God.
It's just a better Ancient Tomb. I don't know. Ancient Tomb with only downside in like 10% of the time.
I guess it also is partly because I play a lot of like low land count decks.
See, I don't. I do like a standard like 36 across all my decks. Because I'm boring and I can't be bothered to figure out mana curves and stuff.
I got one deck that has 28, but that one has a very low curve.
Same. I mean, my one deck has like 24.
I'll tap 2 white for a Pure Steel Paladin.
Mm.
I think you have Metalcraft.
Yeah.
I think I have Metal.
I don't think it matters much, really.
No, I think we were on a two turn clock here.
Yeah.
Because he has flying now as well.
Unless you can get second combat somehow.
I actually don't run extra. I think I have 1 extra combat spell in this deck. Yeah, then I will tap 1 and a white. Let's just keep loading him up for an idolized Fallout. So whenever this creature attacks alone, it gets +X until end of turn, where X is the number of non-land permanents you control.
So that's just literal. Okay, so
Yeah.
It's
So
death.
KJ, you may die.
Ow.
I will gain a lot of life, and I will also draw 8 cards.
jeez.
7, 8. And I will pass turn.
Find someone else to raid while
And I will
we
draw.
all die
And I
real
will draw
quick.
for Monarch.
Who's alive right now? Oh, something happened.
I think you got it. I don't think
Oh,
I can do anything.
thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. You caught us at the tail end of a game, but we're about to raid someone, show someone some love.
You got it. I got no answers. I could draw a card, but I don't think I'm going to draw anything that's going to help. No.
All right.
Yep.
That's it, huh?
That is it.
Well, good game. All right. Well,
We got there.
we did. It's just under an hour, I think, of actual gameplay.
Considering it took me like 6 turns to even draw an equipment, I'm pretty happy with that.
All right.
2-1, you were off to the races.
Yeah. So we'll start with Tony. We'll all sign out. If you guys have any links you want to throw in the chat, do that real quick before we raid someone. But let's start signing off.
I think the Grave Pact actually helped me because like Wyleth was really small to start, but nobody had any blockers. So I was able to draw like 1 or 2 cards at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tis how it goes.
My name's Tony, Intergeek Designs. You can find me anywhere on the interwebs underneath that. I'm a graphic designer, professional pretty picture maker. Make tokens, playmats, logos, anything you pretty much ask, I can do it. And that's all I got.
All right. Next up, we have Nerd.
Hello, proud_nerd_1 on Twitter, proud nerd on Moxfield, where you can find this lovely list and my other more degenerate lists. Yes, I have lists that are more degenerate than this. But yeah, I don't stream or do content or anything. I just fill in when people need it, and I'm happy to fill in pods and play with cool people whenever I can. Geek, it was nice to meet you and play with you. KJ, always a pleasure. John, I don't know why you still have me back, but always a pleasure.
I don't mind if I lose, really. But all right, awesome. And last up, we have KJ.
What's going on? I can be found at all of these amazing platforms. I also host my own little weekly Commander games called Casual Sunday Commander over on my Twitch channel. And this coming Sunday is actually going to be a very special day because I'm actually celebrating my birthday. So I'm going to be hosting Commander games all day throughout that day. Proud Nerd is actually going to be in one of the games at the very end of the day.
Nice.
I am, hopefully.
And, well, no, you're definitely in.
Okay. Well, no, because I remember I might have a scheduling issue, but it should be fine. It should be fine. Be fine.
That's why you went. I remember.
That's why we went for the very last one. But like we should all be fine by then.
Speaking of which, by the way, if anybody here wants to potentially sign up, there are still spaces available for Sunday, and I've got like 4 different games with open spots. So if you're interested, drop me a message and I'll send you the schedule.
Nice.
Awesome. All right, and as always, I am John from Chaotic Commander. You can find me Chaotic Commander here, YouTube, and over on Twitter. I did drop a link tree. You can find my Discord there if you're interested. And we do actually have a forum about deck building questions if you want to hit that up real quick. But I'm ending the stream. We're going to go show Emma Skyward some love. So let's go raid her, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the week.